we're about to start our next project. That's in the bathroom. Go get yourself some popcorn because I am making tea right now because I didn't want to do this. I'm not gonna be your happy guy today because this is what we have from the electrician. Here is where we're renovating. Forget about this door and stuff. Come in, come in. We've got a very old shower cabin. It's got that step there, which we will use the jackhammer to take out. We got this jackhammer 99 box. We've got this cabinet. We will have to first do the taps. Wow, we've got copper pipes. That goes to the wall there. That's gonna be a problem. We didn't think about that, Shada. We'll tell you how we figured it out. And the toilet. So we can cap those and then we'll probably keep this last. Just don't look at the amount of work because if you do look at the amount of work, you're not gonna do it. Just do it. Heads down, do it. I hate doing this. I was gonna go to Mercedes and have a look at GLS because I didn't want to do this.
So I just want to do a little bit of cleaning. I'll move them to the next room, so make it accessible. It is all good now. Let's do the demo.
One. Wow, this one should be easier. That is a very old glue. We got rid of the shower cabin, which wasn't easy. I thought it would be the easiest part. But now, we're gonna go with the rest. Okay, that's done. That's a big step.
Want to step down?
All right, it took me a while to figure out how the jackhammer functionality works because it just keeps rotating and I don't want a rotary drill. So you need to put this setting to the jackhammer because this one shows a rotation. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a rotary drill, but this one is more like a jackhammer. You just lean that against there. Look at that. That is powerful. Wow. I love this thing. I love demolition. Let's do that. Okay, so if you give me the wheelbarrow, we also got a wheelbarrow for 159, I want to say. That's a Sherlock, and that's a plastic one, which is okay. Look at that! Look at me being safe! I look safe, right? I'm not patient. That's done. Demolition, not an easy job. If you think that you just do that and finish it, no, it's not easy, especially at a 50-year-old house. That takes a while. Okay, we are down to tiling, and the tiler gentleman has set up his stuff here. By Friday,
We can go back to our room.
yes, this is enough. Don't do renovations. Don't.
So your floor height for your shower is probably going to be out here.
Yeah.
Kind of worked it out, Phil. So that, I'm thinking the bottom of the shower niche, because it'll be a little bit higher than that.
Yeah. Let's see what Josh has done. Before we do, when the plumber was digging into the wall, because it's just a single brick wall, look at this. So just be mindful. If you've got a single brick wall, and if the plumber, thank you Teddy, if the plumber is trying to hide the pipes in the wall, you might get this. But other than that, look at this. This is what Josh has done. And that's where the issue with the pipes happened. But we're overall so stoked for this. So today was the end of the floor, and Josh is going to come back to brick up that wall tomorrow, and then he's apparently going to start on this wall, tile it up, then that wall, and then that wall. And then we are going to get the electrician to come back in and put a number of downlights on the roof and put the plugs in and everything. And then the plumber will come to install the taps and stuff. So very, very happy with this. What I am going to show you now is the result of 10 days of work of a plumber, a tiler, electrician, and so many other people. So we are so happy with the way this has turned out. Trust me, this place didn't look like this before. What has happened so far in the last couple of days? Josh has come in, has finished this shower niche, which is really cool. That's where the shower goes. This is where the shower mixer goes, so that you just open from there and you get into the shower. That's where the toilet will be coming. We've got one of the Japanese bidet toilets. That's where the power will be connected. And this is where the vanity comes in, and that's for the LED backlight mirror. So, all right, I'm not gonna be your happy guy today, because look, we spent around 20 grand for this renovation. You've seen it through, and we are coming to the very end of it. It's a beautiful bathroom, right? But look, this is what we have from the electrician. Half of the mirror is just useless, because the mirror is pretty much that much useless, and it stops there. Whereas ideally, when I'm standing in a bathroom, I would think minimum that would be sitting on the line right here. If he shifts the mirror from where it is, so it's got a rail around there, if he's going to shift it by that much, which means that it will bring it down here, but just we need to make sure that rail, because there are 3 holes across, those 3 holes are not going to be visible. So I've asked him to put the 3 holes just behind that layer so that we don't see it. Shift it maximum amount to the bottom shader. What do we do with this?
I'm so disappointed with this electrician guy.
Should be fine. But also what I did, Josh asked me if we could get rid of those cornices. We have, because otherwise that wouldn't be really flushed. Now we've taken the cornices out, the tile has gone all the way up, and now we will install new cornices on top. The plasterer did a great job putting those cornices in that were just ripped off. You're not gonna believe what you're gonna see.
We finally finished it! Yay!
3 weeks of tradie, dumb tradie, good tradie, dumb tradie, dumb tradie, good tradie, tradie.
That's the result!
Last thing, we want to put the old door on before our barn door. We've ordered a barn door that will come, but for now we just need a door. So we're going to put the old door back, but because the tiler has tiled up, I need to re-measure and I need to give the old door a bit of a cut at the bottom. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to measure what this will have to be. I'll cut the height to 202 centimeters and I'll bring it back and we'll see how that turns out. What we're doing, we're going to hard fasten this piece of wood so that it guides the cutting. I don't want the door to be just out and about. We put the line there, so you might not see it in the video, but we fastened this to guide the cutting. I'll try with just setting the line and let's go. All right, now we've cut this, we're just gonna do a quick sand and then take it back and put it on. Okay, I'm just gonna give this one a clean. And we have a new thought. Even though we're gonna only use it for 1 week, we wanna still paint it white because, you know, why not? Okay, let's put the paint. I did give it a good shake and I'll pour it in here. I'm gonna use it for the room as well. Finishing a project like this in 1 day, not the easiest thing. Okay, in the next 48 hours, we're gonna transform these ugly, rusty brown doors. This is what we did. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
And I'm gonna use this roller. All right, that's first coat. Second coat, I'll do a better job. Now all I need is a brush to paint around this bit. We don't have any paint left, empty. 1 coat done, and look, I think it's all good. We are getting a new door in a week's time, or maybe a week's time is a bit too much optimistic, maybe in 3-4 weeks time, but for that time, we have a nice white door that will serve the purpose.